Fuji! And we are back in the GR Cup after taking a quick break from them because I was getting way too frustrated. And I'll explain that more in a minute, but we're here at Fuji. Just bought the track, one of the newer tracks to iRacing. Very beautiful, except I have some big terrain pop-out problems happening in the background, but that's, I'm sure, it has to do with my graphics settings. Nick raced here and I didn't notice that in his video. This is the qualifying session, but I just gave myself a black flag. I don't want these laps to count because I'm going to be slow. Brand new to the track. Not a car I'm good at. Our only hope is going to be keeping it clean, and hopefully we can do that. This is a tough corner. Pretty fun track. I was, give it 1x. I was expecting this to not be such a fun track. It's really technical. I think in a higher powered car it wouldn't be as fun. But with this it's not bad. We keep running wide here. Yeah, I was getting way too way too mad at myself for for the racing I was doing in this car. So I had to take a break. Just for a week.
One more lap.
See, when I get in these lower powered road cars like this, I have the same problem with the Mazda. Ones that are really forgiving and you can like throw them around and be real hard on them. I don't know why I do this, but I get into the mindset that I have to drive it so hard and I overdrive everything. And it's a massive issue for me, and it makes me make a ton of mistakes, and I just throw stuff away. I drive too hard, I overshoot corners, go off tracks, just all that kind of stuff. To a lesser extent, I have that issue with the GT4, but it's not quite as bad. Couple that with the fact that I have no clue how to race in traffic or how to make a pass on the roadside, especially in a car where you're just so close on speed with everybody that you just have to be able to set up a pass and be able to complete it. I kind of had this problem with the TCRs, but I did better with them for some reason. I got a lot of incidents with them, but their front wheel drive, maybe that's the issue or the difference. But I need to understand. Man, I keep driving off here. I need to figure that out. I need to understand that I'm not going to be quick. I need to stop trying to be quick because that's just making me slower. Just go into the corner like you're taking a freaking corner. Stop forcing the car through stuff. Stop pushing too hard. Like, I keep trying braking when I get into race brain late in the race and I'm trying to be quick to keep ahead of the people behind me or whatever. I'll start trying to move my braking points closer to the corner, and that's just causing me to overdrive and be terrible. That was a 2-minute O,
There's the checkered.
which wouldn't have been quick, but that would have been my fastest lap. Put me 12th. I'm car number 11. Going to be starting in the back, which is fine. There's going to be some wrecks. Most people qualified, looks like, so that's cool. Yeah, I just need to focus on driving my car. Don't worry about what people around me are doing. I don't need to get into the thought process that I need to race really hard and need to push the car, because that does nothing but get me in trouble. Because it is a great car, and I was having a lot of fun at Tsukuba and VIR during week 13 and then week 1, and I just made mistakes that cost me, you know. And when I make mistakes, that really makes me mad. And I get mad at myself really bad, more so than if somebody wrecks me. I mean, I do get mad if somebody wrecks me, but I forget about that immediately after the race ends, pretty much. But I get angry at myself for just throwing away positions, and you could hear that in my last K5 video. I got so mad in this race where it pays like no points. I moved from like 3rd to 8th And I was so angry at myself because I spun and gave up all that time when it meant nothing. Just absolutely nothing. I just don't like making mistakes, but it's road racing. I'm going to make a ton of mistakes, way more so than if this was oval. I mean, I'm even going to make mistakes on oval. I don't need to be so freaking hard on myself with it. But that's just the way it is. We're just out here to have fun. None of this means anything. Not oval road. If you wreck out, spin yourself, it doesn't mean anything. Let's just look at how beautiful the scenery at this track is. Have a great time. I wish they had the 1960s version with the giant 30-degree oval corner at turn one. That'd be just insanity. But fun track, historic track.
Alright, man, we're going green next time.
Make sure that faster pair is ready to
Good luck,
go.
everybody.
We've put in plenty of fuel to finish the race.
Not going to have too many people starting behind me, I don't think.
Good luck.
So if we're quicker than anybody, then great.
I very much screwed up my qualifying
We'll
lap,
try and
so
try and pass
disappointing.
them. If we're not, then great.
Yep, you and me both, Matt.
We will just get some people that spin out. Hopefully, you can stay ahead of them. But we're just here for some fun racing. It's a great car. I just push it too hard because it's so forgiving. It doesn't spin very easily, and you can get away with overdriving it. And when I get in cars like that, I really overdrive them because I have the tendency to overdrive anyway. But I don't have that problem if you go put me in like an LMP or something.
14. Car.
Like I ran a couple of years ago, I ran the 24 hours of Daytona. I did like 6 stints in the LMP2, and I got like 5 incidents total. Like I ran my last 4 stints completely incident free, and that car, I mean, it's so much power. You gotta not overdrive it at all. You just gotta be careful. And if I could just do that with this car, I would have much better finishes. There's no reason for me to push super hard and try and get extra speed out of it that I just am not capable of getting. We are freaking flying here on this pace lap. Good grief.
Get ready.
We're getting ready to go green, and I'm like a mile back.
Heads up, 15. Car.
This is going to give us a really huge gap, so I think they're going.
Heads up, 15.
That was really fast.
What?
Pace car was like a drag car. Okay, we're not going yet. It's not plowing to the back
Well, that
of
was
them.
awfully cool of you, thanks.
The pace car is
I
in.
think somebody got hit. This is a super long straightaway. I think it's over a mile, or is a mile.
Green flag, green flag.
Now we get the green. I don't know where the start-finish line is. I guess it's right here? Yes, okay. With the Panasonic signs. It's not overdrive the hairpin, turn 1. They're going all really wide. That's okay. Everyone makes it through cleanly. I miss a shift. Okay, we got the kink coming up. Make sure we get it through here. Okay, oh, they're making contact.
Got one on your
Don't
right.
spin back to me. Alright, he
Clear
didn't
on
even
the
spin. Somehow kept it straight. Traction control must have kicked in.
You've got a slow car on the right or on your right.
Go to the inside of that guy.
All clear, all
He was
clear.
being nice to us. People in practice seem pretty friendly, so this could be a good split. I'm just happy not to be number 1. See, it's, especially when I'm a low car number, I get in my head that I think I gotta push, I gotta do good.
You've got a
It's
slow
just
car on
not
the left. We have a car stopped
case.
on the left. Slow car ahead. Alright, man, we got one stopped up ahead.
Okay, what's going on here?
Got one on your right.
You didn't give me
You're
room.
on the left or on your right. Too wide there.
We're like 3 wide
Too
here.
left
I just
Three
need to
wide,
back
you're
out
on
of
the
this.
or on your right. You're too wide there. Still there.
Try and back out of it.
All clear, all clear. We got a slow car up ahead. We have a car stopped on the left. Go
Another
right.
car backwards. Okay, we passed several people there. It's gonna be a bad exit. Somehow better than the Castrol car.
Got one on your left. Still
Well,
there.
that was quite the
Too
shit
wide.
show for the first lap, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Stay right.
Figured it would be. Let's see what position we're in. We're gonna pass this Castrol car.
Stay right.
Yeah, I got caught up in it, unfortunately. Innocent bystander.
Clear on the left.
We made it through unscathed though.
Yeah, I dodged that. I got smacked pretty good before it, though.
We're up to 11th. Already at our car number. So that's cool.
Wouldn't expect any less.
I was gonna dive it in from a mile back. I don't know if we're gonna be faster than anybody behind us, but we're here, so we might as well go. Oh, push a little wide. That's okay. Apparently, you can run off there. Don't downshift there. I wonder if I should. Nick was in his video. I'm so jabby on throttle. It's another bad habit of mine. I think the 10 is going to get to my inside for this next corner. Probably will dive it in, maybe.
Hayden, that's not the right way to race, bud.
Car on your right.
Figured he would.
Go left. Got one on your right. Clear on the right.
I knew he was going to look for a late dive there, but we survive it. Let's not overdrive this corner that we did multiple times in qual. Pennzoil's spinning out. Dodge that. Let's try and get a good exit to the long straightaway. Alright, not too bad. Got a little space here. Let's try and pull away from people behind us if we can. Look to the inside on this guy.
Got one on your
He's
left.
got some right side damage.
Keep right there. Still there.
Not too
Clear on the
bad.
left.
How much time have we got left? 10
You're
minutes.
in the top 10.
We're up to 9th. There's a 201.8. I think the 12 must be slow down the straights with that damage. We overdrove that. Need to brake a little bit before the 100 with the draft. You can run off there and be okay. It's a good thing to keep in mind. Keep in your memory bank. Man, we were really slow through there. I'm not pushing it hard enough through there, but if I push any harder, I'm going to get myself in trouble. We're still somehow green on the dash there. I'm afraid of getting full throttled into that corner after I saw the 10 throw that late move, but he's pretty far back now. Okay, make it through there. I feel like I'm going so slow, but it's okay. Whoops. There's an off track. Need to slow down more for that corner. Okay. Get some draft. I think we still got an okay exit compared to the 12. That was just our first off track. We're fine. Doing great, actually. Having fun. A lot better so far. We've actually survived. That was a 2-minute flat. Yeah, they're breaking deeper into the corner than I am, but that's okay. 2 seconds back behind the 12, so if the 12 gets a run on me, we don't need to fight him. Set that up for a good exit. You can be slower on entry if you get a good exit. That's a good thing to remember. Scrubbing off a lot of speed with the amount of wheel I have into it, but Okay, blue car is going to push up, almost hit that white car. He ran really wide that last corner. We've got 0.7 behind us now, 2.6 to the 19. So that's cool. Alright, this is the corner that's been giving me trouble. Alright, I tried to keep it a bit wider there, and that helped out. That helped out as well. 0.8 behind us. I'm looking really good here. I'm liking what I'm seeing. This is not going to be a good exit onto the straight, though. Still got plenty of room. Actually caught up to the back of these guys. Sweet. Having a great time. Really enjoying it. This is a fun track. I enjoy this track. Even though it's super technical and not one I should be good at, and I'm sure I'm not being good at it, but
I'm gonna work with you for a few laps. Don't worry about defending. Let's get the leader back.
it's been fun. Alright, overdrove that a little bit. That corner there is kind of off camber, coming back to the right, so it's kind of easy to get the rear end to stick out. Just got to be careful.
It's a rough 4X.
That section I'm no good at. This section I'm no good at either. But we're doing just perfectly fine. Nothing to be concerned with. These are so fun. These cars are great. Hopefully Nick will do a K5 championship season with them at some point, so we can turn the traction control off. Whoops. Going too wide there. Because Tsukuba was a ton of fun. And I was very slow that time, but that's okay. Totally fine. I'm gonna decide not to shift here, try and get a good exit. Wasn't my greatest, but it will work. We're still gonna have good draft. 12 car's sticking around back there, but he's not really caught us at all. There's a few corners he's struggling on exit. That last corner there being one of them. He'd probably be back to us if we didn't have this draft in front of us, though, pulling us down the straight. That white and blue car really fighting hard. I feel like there's going to be some contact there eventually. Also, that group up ahead has kind of come back into view. That 2-car group. Pushed a little bit too hard on entry that time, but that's okay. We've still got plenty of space to work with. And tires just don't like that corner anymore.
I'm sorry, Jarrett. I was giving you plenty of room, buddy. I'm sorry.
I don't know if I can catch up to these guys. Maybe with the draft. The 12 behind us is kind of falling out of draft range now, so we might be able to pull away from them. These guys are blocking like crazy up ahead. White car was getting loose there. Tires do not have as much grip as they started with, obviously. Okay. Still a little jabby on throttle. This corner you got to be so careful with. We took it actually pretty well though. All right. I just don't want these guys to wreck and take me out. right on their bumper there. I'm not going to go for a pass. I don't think quite yet. Might be getting the white flag. No, not quite. We're in the thick of this now.
Car on your right.
Just gonna back off.
Stay left. Clear on the right.
No sense being there. Coming into this corner. Yellow car overdrives it. Still gonna stay in front of us. This is gonna bring the 12 back into it. So I can't wait around too long. As we're all tripping over each other. Okay, we're gonna get to his inside,
Right.
but we're not gonna be in position for this next
All
set
clear,
of
all
corners.
clear.
It's okay. Just don't run into the back of them. I really don't want to lose the position to the 12. Having to wait on these guys, but if we do, we do. I hit that corner well. See if we can get a good exit here. I could have exited a bit quicker. We're gonna snake down here. They're probably gonna defend. Now will be the white flag.
White flag. One more left to go.
Just look to his inside.
Got one on your left.
See if we can make this corner without
right.
wrecking.
Still there. Keep right there. Clear on the left.
Past that guy. Can we hold him off? I don't know. Perhaps. Okay, decent-ish exit. The car's not gonna like this shallow entry here. Just gotta wait on it. And we push really wide. We still got position on him. Hopefully he doesn't dive bomb us here, and then we might be able to hold him off. I broke a little bit later than I had to try at, and I shouldn't do that, but it worked. Shouldn't do it, but it worked. Coming around the final corner. Not a good exit, but I think it's better than the white car, the 16. Oh, what
That
an
was a really
awesome
fun
race.
dude.
Oh, I'm so happy with that. That is so much fun.
Yeah, good race, good race. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, parts of it were fun for sure.
Yeah, great race, guys. That was a lot of fun. Hoo-hoo!
Good
Oh,
race, guys.
so fun.
It was a good race back
So
there.
much
Everybody
fun.
was being respectful.
Yeah, 16 raced
There
me
you go,
clean.
man. Good job, driver.
Everyone was racing me clean. There was some big messes that we got to dodge. We come away with 8th. One incident. Zebra car. Oh, great race to everybody. This is such a fun split. I'm glad we got a bunch of clean drivers in our split. This whole group right here was racing awesome. These guys, the white and blue car, I thought were making contact, but I think they were just racing each other really hard. They were keeping it clean. That was exciting. I'm very happy I did this race now. Great race to the 16. He was a good sport about it. He was getting checked up by that group in front of him, and I just had to run on the straightaway. We were coming to the white flag, so I just had to try and go. We got around him cleanly, and it worked. Can you believe that? We made some passes. Oh, massive net code there for the Pennzoil and the 19. It might have touched without that. That's when I thought he spun, but he actually didn't really get that sideways. Then we got this car and the 13. 3 kind of turned into him. There's a little bit of netcode, but not much. Then we got the striped car. Oh, he just kind of gets sent by the 13. Just turns in when he's already there, and that sends him up into this car. The 14, just nothing the 14 could do. They were all flying in. The 14 was probably braking a little early there, but he had no idea that he was going to get a car sliding into him right there. Couldn't see that at all, I'm sure. And then there's a bigger mess happening. They're still making contact. What's the sideways car? This guy. This is the 9. So they're all checking up for that. He's trying to go to the right to avoid it. The 10 gets into him. And then the 18 gets spun. And then there's another spin up ahead with the Castrol car. Yeah, he was trying to... He didn't... Saw that happening, was trying to just get away from it, and they're all trying to get away from it. He can't see the 9 coming across his nose there. And he's trying to get through it, and the 12 spinning down in front of him. Just a big mess right there, and we were like 4 wide, so I just kind of had to back out of that, especially coming into this corner. Ooh, nearly wrecked right there. And ooh, little bit of netcode maybe. Let's watch me squeeze through that big mess. Because I'm really far back at this point, but we passed like 5 people here. See that all happen on the left? I see this Martini car coming across really quick. Thankfully they all stayed off to the right, and I could just power on through, and we didn't get any problem here with the 3 wide. Because I backed out of it. We almost got we almost turned down into the 10 here, and there's a little bit of netcode. Thankfully they say we all keep it together. And I just back out of it. He gets loose. Everyone's getting loose. And then this guy is up here spun. How did he spin? Did he just lose it? Yeah. This is a very easy corner to get loose in. Just the way it sweeps, I guess. We saw the Pennzoil car do that later. So, same guy, I think. I don't know what he's doing. Blocking this guy. Maybe they know each other or something. And he gets flung around with netcode. They're in the back. Maybe they're just messing around. I don't know. This is when the Pennzoil car starts losing it. He's up over that stuff, and then he's really sliding. I think this is where he loops it, yeah. I like the paint. He just got caught into where he's sliding. He can't catch it, and he's coming into this really tough corner to not slide in anyway, and just can't do anything. They're racing real hard defending. Blue car getting boxed in. Massive, really strange netcode when the rear tires touch the sides of the cars. I don't know what's up with that. That wrecks the Pennzoil out of there. And then he's sliding through here again. He caught the grass though. Chrome car coming in real shallow. Ooh, and then that guy turned in like he wasn't there. Then another gray car. There's a chrome car sitting right in the track. Doesn't know where to go. Make contact. Oh, little contact there. I don't think that was intentional. There's a little gap there he's trying to get in. Or just, that's where his car ended up. 2 wide through here. Not easy to do. That sends Castrol around. This is for 12th. Didn't the 10 finish ahead of us? No. I was thinking there was 1 white car ahead of us. But I don't think it was the 10. Might have been the 6. Big turtles. This guy like downshifts weird. That's lap 8. That might have been after the race. And that's it. What an awesome freaking race. This has been one of my favorite road races ever. I'm serious. This race was one of my favorites. We're tied for the lowest incidents with just one. The 4 and the 1 car sounded like they had a great race up there. We were having a great race, just like all 5 of us right here back to the 12. 19 wasn't that far back either. And we just did amazing. I'm so happy with my performance. You have no idea. Oh, just it's that mindset. Just stop pushing it so hard. Maybe it was the track helping me out. It was an awesome track. But yeah, super glad I did that.